everyone, and welcome to another tutorial from VertexBrasil. Let me talk about our transform tools. You can see here. When you select some transform tool, this will be set or centralized in your mesh, the center of your mesh. Your shortcuts are W to move to, E to rotate to, and R to scale to. How you can see here, your handlers are the same color of your axis, so very easy to visualize your axis. To move, you can just click and drag, or use this guy here. This means you will move in two axes. In this case is my Y, this green guy here, and my Z axis, this guy here. So just click and drag to move in these two axes only, this butt axis, or this guy in this case are Z and X axis. This is all about my move tool. You can just use your numeric pad here. Let me talk about my rotate. You can just click and drag, and look at this guy here. This handler will, if you drag your handler near to the center of your mesh, this is make a very aggressive movement. You can just click and drag so far away from your mesh. You get much more precisely movement. You can get much more accuracy. Just click and drag so far away from your mesh. You can just use this guy here to center position. And another important thing, you can just hold your control key in your keyboard, click and drag, and this way you will rotate in degrees. Look here, control, click my left mouse button, drag 60 degrees, 45 degrees, 30 degrees, and all of you want. Okay. Another important thing, let me change my right view. In every transform tool, if you click in some place on your viewport, your action center, your rotate or scale axis or move axis will be changed. Let me show you. If you click here, just click, you can drag here, your rotate will be here now, or here. You can change your rotate axis using just clicking another place. This is very easy to use, very useful. Let me change to my perspective view. If you click here in an empty space, you can make this orbital move, but this is not useful, I think. So this is all about my rotate tool. Let me talk about my scale tool. If you click here in the middle, here in center, you can scale in all axes. You can see here my radials are the same in all axes. You can just scale in some axes if you want. This is or about the axis, like in my move tool. And just click and drag to in this guys here to move your to scale your object in two axes. You had this option, absolute scale. Basically is the same thing as your transform tool. You can just drag it far along your mesh to get more precise in your movements. If you don't have understood before, you can understand here. So let me drag here near of my center. When I click, my object will expand very fast. That is not much more aggressive. I cannot explain how do it work, but this just drag far away to get more precisely movement. That's all. And about my negative scale, let me disable this. Go to this guy here. You can align your edges using this guy here. Let me select some edges. Look, this is very mess edges. I can use my rotate tool, my scale tool to align these edges. Just click and drag. You can see here near about my zero here as near to be aligned. I can use this guy here. I can just type 0 here to align on this axis. You can see here are all aligned, and in my y-axis you can see here I can set my zero here to align my points. This is not to work how I can, because of this option here, negative scale. If I disable this, I can just click and drag. This will be set to 0. Just click and drag to set to 0, and this will be aligned. Very easy to use. Another thing, you can use all this transform tools just hitting your Y key in your keyboard. Y are my shortcut to this guy here. Now you can just drag, just move, scale and rotate your mesh. So thanks for watching. See you at next lesson.